Welcome to VTeach. In this video, I am going to discuss about the important distribution and density functions. The first one is Gaussian density. Gaussian density function is very important of all the density functions. In all fields of almost in all fields of science and engineering, Gaussian density function finds its applications. Particularly the noise. In order to estimate the noise, the Gaussian density exactly matches with the noise function. So the density function of the Gaussian random variable is like 1 by square root of 2 pi sigma x square into e raised to minus of x minus ax whole square by 2 sigma x square for all the values of x. Here in this case, sigma x is the standard deviation. Standard deviation is nothing but is a positive square root of the variance. Sigma x square is the variance and ax is the mean value of the random variable. So these two are also known as the first two moments of a random variable. So in second unit, that is the operations on a single random variable, so we will come across these two parameters, that is ax, mean value of the random variable, and sigma x square is the variance. Positive square root of variance is nothing but the standard deviation. So distribution function, as we know, the distribution is the integral of the density function. So this is 1 by 2 pi sigma x square under root integral minus infinity to x. That means up to the value of x. The integral value ranges from the lower limit is minus infinity and upper limit is x, e power minus of x minus ax square by 2 sigma x square. So if you observe the graph, the graphical representation of the density function, so it is a bell-shaped function and maximum value of this function is 1 by square root of 2 pi sigma x square. From the density function expression, we can observe that its maximum value occurs at x equals to ax. X is equals, that is at mean value, the maximum value. The maximum value of the density function occurs at its mean, and the distribution is, that means the graph falls to 60.7% of its maximum value at ax minus sigma x and ax plus sigma x. So coming to the distribution function, so it is a gradually increasing function, and at the value of mean, that is at x is equals to ax, the distribution function value is 0.5. So these are the important applications. As already we have discussed, the many practical quantities can be accurately described with the Gaussian density function. The distribution of noise signal in communication systems, it exactly matches with the Gaussian density. That means if we have the knowledge of Gaussian random variable, then we can completely eliminate the noise, so from the particular communication systems. So the second Sunda. As we discussed, the Gaussian density is important in all the fields of science and engineering. Many practical quantities can be accurately described with the Gaussian density function. That means if we have the knowledge of Gaussian density function, we can accurately eliminate the noise from the communication systems, because in communication systems, the noise exactly matches with the Gaussian density function. And one more function in Gaussian, that is the approximated or normalized Gaussian function. So this is also one important quantity derived from the Gaussian. So where if we substitute ax equals to 0 and sigma x equals to 1 in the Gaussian function, that is the distribution, Gaussian distribution is 1 by 2 pi sigma x square under root into integral minus infinity to x e power minus of x minus ax square by 2 sigma x square. So in this case, if we substitute sigma x value is equals to 1 and ax equals to 0, the resultant function is called the normalized Gaussian distribution function. So that is for x less than, this is for x greater than or equals to 0. For negative values of x, that means for x less than 0, so f of minus x, so that is normalized Gaussian function. So the general Gaussian function is represented as fx of x. The normalized function is represented as f of x. So this f minus x, that is for negative values of the x. So Gaussian normalized Gaussian density function can be expressed as 1 minus f of x. The relation between the normalized function, that is f of x, and Gaussian distribution function fx of x is, that means from normalized function we can evaluate the original Gaussian distribution function, that is fx of x is f of x minus ax by sigma x. That means in place of the random variable value, if we substitute x minus ax by sigma x, that is ax is the mean value and sigma x is the standard deviation, then we will get the Gaussian function. Means from the normalized function, so we can evaluate the distribution function, or from the distribution also we can get the normalized function. Next density function is the uniform density. The density function is of 1 by b minus a, where x value ranges from a to b and 0 for the remaining values of x, where a and b are any two real constants, but b is greater than a. And similarly, from this, the distribution function can be expressed as distribution is 0 for x less than a, and x minus a by b minus a in between a and b, and 1 for x greater than or equals to b. So uniform density is useful in finding the quantization error in digital communications. So in digital communications, we usually come across with the two important operations, that is sampling and quantization, while converting the analog signal into digital form. In that case, quantization is nothing but rounding off the sample values to the nearest integer. So in that case, we will come across with some error. So that error can be accurately estimated using the uniform density function. So these are the graphs of uniform density and distribution functions. So it is 1 by b minus a. Uniform density is, its magnitude is 1 by b minus a, where x values ranges from a to b, b is greater than a, and this is, it starts at a, the distribution function starts at a, and maximum value, it reaches to its maximum value when x equals to b, and thereafter its value is 1. So another important random variable is Poisson random variable. So it is very important in counting type of applications. The number of telephone calls made in a given time, or the number of vehicles passing in a given time, like that. In any counting kind of applications, the Poisson random variable is very useful. So its density function is e power minus b sigma k equals to 0 to infinity b power k by k factorial. The constant b can be expressed as b is lambda t. So t is a given time period and lambda is average rate of occurrence of any event. For example, if we say in the problem there are 100 calls, if we made 100 calls per minute, so then on an average, so receiving or dialing 2 or 3 number of calls in a given 10 minutes time period. Suppose if we write 10 minutes, then we can calculate b value as lambda is a rate of occurrence, that is 100 calls per minute, that is 100 into t value is a 10 per minute. So in this way we can calculate so b. That means in any counting kind of applications, the Poisson random variable is useful. So I will explain the application of Poisson random variable using one problem. So the problem is, the cars are arriving at a bank at a rate of 12 per hour, follows a Poisson random variable. It means here the situation is the number of cars arriving to a bank. So that is at a rate of 12 per hour. In a given 10 minutes period, find the probability that at least 3 cars will arrive to the bank. That means here, the lambda value is given as, that is rate 12 per hour. 12 cars are arriving at a bank per hour, and given time period t is equals to 10 minutes. T value is given as a 10 minutes. So lambda we have to find out. So the problem is, find the probability that at least 3 cars will arrive to the bank in a given stipulated time period. So here, since the time is given in a 10 minutes time period, so we have to find out the b value in terms of minutes only. But here given it is average rate is 12 per hour. So that means 12 by 60 per minute into 10 minutes. So its value is, b value is equals to, b value is 2. So already we have b value. So we have to find probability of at least 3 cars. At least means probability of x is minimum 3. That means x less than or equals to 3. That means either x value is 0, 1, 2 and 3. So that means either 0 cars, 1 car, 2 or 3 cars. That means less than or equals to 3. So we know from the Gaussian distribution or density functions, the expression is e power minus b summation over k equals to 0 to infinity b power k by k factorial. So in this case, we have to find the k values are ranges from 0 to 3. We know the b value is 2. So substitute all these values, e power minus b into summation over k equals to 0 to 3 b power k by k factorial. So this is the probability of at least 3 cars arriving the bank. So its value is 19 by 3 into e power minus 2. So we can simplify this value to find out the probability that at least 3 cars will be arrived at a bank in a given 10 minutes time period. So in such a way, for any counting kind of applications, this Poisson random variable is very useful. And another one, next random variable is exponential random variable, useful in amount of rain measurements. Its density function is of the form 1 by b into e power minus of x minus a by b. That means it is exponentially decreasing function, and its maximum value is 1 by b. and thereafter it is exponentially decreasing, where e power minus of x minus a by b. A and b are real constants. So a can be any value, maybe it can take negative values also, ranges from minus infinity to infinity, but b is a positive constant. And the corresponding distribution function is 1 minus e power minus of x minus a by b for x greater than a and 0 for x less than a, and this is the corresponding distribution function for exponential density. The next random variable is a binomial one. Binomial finds its application wherever there are two outcomes are there, like Bernoulli trials. Already we have discussed in the first unit the Bernoulli trials, so which finds its application in the experiments which are having only two possible outcomes. So like that, this is nk. Nk is n factorial by n minus k factorial into k factorial, where p is the probability of an event which we want to find, and obviously the second event probability is 1 minus p. So we can find the k occurrences out of n trials. That means, suppose if the experiment is tossing a coin, and if the coin is tossed for 100 times, and if you want to find exactly the 25 occurrences of tails, if you want to find the 25 occurrences, in this case n value is 100 and k is equals to 25, and the probability of head or tail is 1 by 2. So by substituting these values here, n value is 100, k 25, p value is 1 by 2, 1 minus p is 1 by 2. So in such a case, we can find the out of 100 trials, so exactly 25 occurrences of tail, the appearance of tails for 25 number of times can be calculated. In such a way, any experiment which is having two possible outcomes, so we can find out the k occurrences out of n trials can be calculated using a binomial random variable. The next one is a Rayleigh random variable. So its density function is 2 by b into x minus a into e power minus of x minus a whole square by b for x greater than or equals to a. So we can see this is the shape of the Rayleigh random variable function, and its maximum value occurs at a plus square root of b by 2 and corresponding distribution function. So this is useful in measurement errors in measurement systems. Rayleigh random variable in various measurements systems. So it is useful to find the analysis of the errors. So that means the analysis of errors exactly matches with the Rayleigh distribution or density functions.